Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Interstellar Voyage. Can you tell it has been a while since I've recorded anything? I think it's been like a month, maybe over a month at this point. But yeah, here's another episode. This one's a little shorter than the rest, but I'm sure that'll be fine. Yeah, we're starting off just back on our Dres Explorer on our way to Dres. Crazy thought, that one. Yeah, I've just been sitting on this spaceship, grinding science out from those research labs as we're making our way out. Yeah, and then here we are getting our Duna probes going. These ones are pretty fun. I think I was a little worried about Delta V being stretched there, so I was trying to get a circularization with, or at least a Delta V reduction from an Ike assist, but I don't think it worked out super well. I think I just ended up doing a normal burn, but it was fine. I mean, this rocket it's not built for. It's fine. It works. It's built for this. This is what it's supposed to do. It's got plenty of Delta V. It's just got a lot of very tiny payloads. Get some nice photos of that for the thumbnail. I haven't actually made the thumbnail yet. I don't know what I'm gonna put in there. It has been a while. I might keep saying that because it keeps being true. That I'm a little out of the habit of making videos like this. But hey, here we are, lowering our orbit around Duna. As you'll remember, I think it was either the last episode or the episode before that we launched a bunch of this stuff. I think it was last episode. Pretty sure. Yeah. So just getting some burns. Recently I was putting together my Lego Saturn V and Lunar Lander, and oh my god, I forgot how cool they were. I forgot, because I've had it for most of the time just set up with all the stages detached because I don't have a room to have the whole thing on like a shelf. It is so big. Like, I completely forgot. It's like over half my height, and it's just this Lego thing, and it's just giant, and it's so cool. Yeah, here we are landing on Duna. Hopefully you can see what's happening. I know it's nighttime, and I can barely see what's happening. I could barely see what's happening when I was playing this. I was kind of just hoping and praying that all the telemetry stuff was correct. I was like entirely going off navball and altitude readouts. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you the other landing because I feel like it's you get it at this point. Collecting science, putting it up into that storage area, and here we are. This was my second attempt to try and get stuff going with Ike. As you can see, it didn't work out awesome. Or maybe it did. Again, all this footage is from like a really long time ago. It's from like over a month ago that all of this is from. So bear with me as I only about as much. I only have about as much information as you do, just going off the screen. Yeah. We ran out of. No, never mind. We did not. I guess we probably just went behind something. Yeah. We was just doing our stuff. Here's launching it, I believe. Yeah. getting back up. It's kind of a, well, yeah. I'll be honest. This is not a pretty rocket. It's pretty ugly, actually. I was thinking that I would probably just leave the descent stage, but it ended up having so much fuel in it that made absolutely zero sense. And I wanted to get as much delta V as I could, just for fucking rendezvous. That's the word, for rendezvous, and I wanted to transfer some of the fuel from the upper stage into the main mothership, or whatever was left. I don't think it ended up being a ton. It makes barely a difference, really. But it's just, it's I don't know the word. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at commentary, and that's just the way it is. You're just gonna have to live with that, okay? Alright, yeah, doing a rendezvous. This is a pretty tight one. I normally have higher differences between the target and the control. What? I don't know. Basically, the orbits are usually more different when I'm doing rendezvous, but it doesn't super matter. I guess that's not really an important detail, anyways. It's just a pretty normal rendezvous. Man, I'm recording this so I can keep playing on this save, because I have so little space on my laptop that I have to finish a video and then I delete all the footage, because it's like 5 gigabytes of raw footage for every video, and it's kind of insane. Which, I guess that doesn't sound like a lot if you're used to doing regular video production, but my crappy little laptop has like maybe 15 free. So I just have to delete everything as soon as it's done, so that I can actually record and play again. Which is not the reason that I've been slacking. I've had this big filming project that I think I mentioned last time. Or actually, I'm not sure, because I think I re-recorded the audio for the last video. Yeah. So I had this big like video project I was doing. It took like weeks, and everyone was, by the end, people were not excited to go film. by the time we were in the last couple days, even the last week, really, I had someone just like begging, like, please, can we just be done? And we are now, and I don't know, it's not as good as I was hoping for, but it's better than I expected, which I guess is a nice middle ground, Anyways, here we are back to, oh yeah, this was just a little contract I was doing with the Sentinel. I don't actually know how the telescopes will work, so I think I messed it up. But you'll see. If anyone's watching and knows anything about the Sentinel, I think that's the Sentinel telescope. I think that's what it's called. If anyone knows anything about that, please let me know, because I do not. And I guess I'm too lazy to look up the wiki. And also, it's not that big a deal. Like, I don't. It was to search for comments, and there's not really much I can do with comments other than build, what's the word? Build orbital construction platforms on, which, it kind of sucks to do with the really big stuff, because you just can't see your thing. It's just like a little zit on this big potato, and it's impossible to click on anything, and it's really finicky, because if you you can get wobbles just a tiny bit, and it sucks so bad. I don't know. Maybe I'll probably try doing some Dres droid things after this mission because I've got Dres droids spawning. Yeah, here's our Dres thing. This mission is I did not pack nearly enough Delta V. I thought this massive fuel tank would be enough. It was super not. It was super not. As you can see, we've got what, like 1,500 and on the maneuver and like 2,100 in the tank. Not perfect, I'll be honest. Yeah, you might have to sit through a little bit of quite a bit of time warp here. This orbit is a very long period, so it takes a while to get anywhere. And when I was editing this, I guess I couldn't bother to fix it. But yeah, so the measly fuel being transferred, so that we can do a landing. Because I mean, it's not even remotely reasonable to try returning on the amount that we have. At least for me, I can't. The gravity assist thing, that's just such a mess, and we're like so close to having like super high efficiency nuclear engines that it just doesn't. Like I'll just get all the science from here, and then we'll probably send a rescue mission, or even like. Maybe not a rescue, maybe just like start building outposts and use those to build a rescue mission to send them back to Kerbin. That'd be pretty cool. I feel like expanding into the outer solar system with our colonies, I guess. They're not really colonies. The bases, stations, cool stuff. It's fun. I can't wait for them to add colonies in Kerbal 2. That's gonna be fucking awesome. It's gonna be so cool. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I hope it plays well and it's fun. But yeah, we shall see. We shall see when the time comes. Anyways, yeah, here we are, undocking our little lander. Sending it down to the Dres surface. We've got quite a large landing burn that we have to, or circularization burn, I guess, that we have to perform just to get into a normal orbit. Yeah, here we are moving this little guy. Grabbing science stuff, retracting boom arms. Because we want to be able to get the most possible science that we can from the surface. Since this is the only time we will be able to reach the ground for the foreseeable future. A little bit of a janky burn there, but it's alright. Excuse me. Here we are, coming down on our descent. Woo. Well, I shouldn't have that boom arm extended. It's fine. It doesn't hit the ground or anything, I think. Yeah, grabbing science stuff. Fun. And yeah, this part. So I wanted to set up the ground science or the deployable science. That's what it's called. This was, when I tell you it was tedious, I mean it was so tedious. Like I had to have a Kerbal grab a deployable science, fly down to the surface, place down, and then I have another Kerbal go and bring them a backpack, like a jetpack, so they could get back up to the ship to keep doing it. And it took me like 45 minutes. It was a nightmare. The worst part, we don't even have connection to them, so I can't get science. It sucks. But yeah, once we get those orbital bases, stations, whatever you want to call them, up around Dres, we'll definitely have plenty of connection to get the science from there. Because, oh my god, I do not want that much time to have been wasted on nothing. Yeah, so here we are getting ready. Grabbing the last little bits, just making sure we have everything. getting our Kerbals out. You know how it is. You know. Yeah. Sorry if there's noise in the background, by the way. People are up and about in this house. This is one of the stranger rendezvous I've had to do. I'll be honest. Never done something with this huge of an eccentricity before. Yeah. Sometimes I get eccentricity and inclination confused, and I have to like double check in my mind. Like yes, okay. Yeah, this is probably only second to that one rendezvous I did when I was saving you guys early in the series, actually. In terms of weird rendezvous I've done, it was pretty cool. I'd rather get the weird, interesting ones recorded than just have a bunch of boring ones. Yeah, it did take a long time. There was a lot of time warp to get it to the point where they were like lined up to do the orbit stuff, to do the fun. Yeah, so measly a budget of Delta V, but it's alright. I think we end up right in terms of getting Kerbals back together. I think I did have to quick save a couple times because I was terrified that it would because sometimes when you time warp, it'll just completely ruin your rendezvous. Which is so annoying. But it's one of those KSP bugs where you get used to it and you learn your workarounds. So instead of warping the next maneuver, instead you bump up the time warp in the upper left first, and then you do the thing. Yeah, this is cool, I guess. What do I say? The video is almost over. Yeah, getting this last little doc of the episode, and then wait till next week or next year or next month. I don't know. Hopefully the next video comes out sooner. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you.